video. So it's the 4th of July, and the neighbors are having a 4th of July party. I was gonna go and just say Happy 4th of July and then come home because of all the good 4th of July food, and the fact that I'm going to yoga at about 3:30 is gonna. I don't wanna eat a bunch and then go do hot yoga. So, all right, I'm gonna put the phone in my pocket because Mom had issues last night, and we had a back and forth. And she said I was out of the house, but she was drunk, and I don't think she meant it, but it's just, it's not the first time, but it's also like, when you're told you got to figure out where you're going to live, it's very difficult mentally. It's a stress and a taxing thing. So, I'm going to record this just in case, but I'm going to walk by her as I'm going out, or, whatever. She's in between me and going to the neighbors. So, I just don't want there to be any kind of issue, and then it's not recorded. So, all right. Actually, it looks like she may be over there, so she's not in her care. She wasn't there earlier, but she came back, so I assume that she went back. Good, how are you?
Good. Is your dad coming?
I don't even think he's awake yet.
I need room for my
Come on in.
closet.
There's plenty of food here.
Hi.
Come pick up. This is Ray's son. Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
Come on in. There's all over here. You may want to warm it up a little bit though, but all the men are outside, all the women are inside.
Alright, is my mom
She was. I don't know if she come back.
She brought the cake.
Hey, mom. Is his mom here still?
No.
No.
She was outside.
So this year I started.
Alright.
Some food?
No, I'm going to do hot yoga in a little bit, so
Yeah, you don't want to eat this.
yeah, no, that's too much good.
Yeah,
As much as I'm gonna bend it.
You don't want to eat?
No, not right this
You
second.
want to take something with you?
For later?
Maybe
I ended up
my
buying like
parents
all
will
of the
grab something.
boxes
Oh,
from
okay.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Your mom said that she was everything to manage.
All right.
Where are you going?
Hot yoga.
Yeah. He's being busy.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah. Is Jean here?
Yes. He's out
Just
there.
say hello. All right.
Yeah, he's big to the right on the other side of that screen thing, but down low.
All right. What's up? No, I'm going to do yoga. How you doing? He's not even a
We talked about it before, right?
But yeah, I'm just coming over to say hi. I actually don't know where my mom is.
He was just here.
Yeah, that's what I.
He was here for a while, I know that. I'm parked over there.
Yeah, I don't know. Dad didn't wake up until later. We're kind of on a delayed schedule just because he's retired and I'm like still trying to fix my leg. So,
I got some
You got that noise going.
started for that.
these
Got
guys
some
are
bad
sure.
stuff.
But anyway, I just came to say hi.
I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, I've been keeping out. It's like a good view, you know. So anyway, all right. Well, I'm gonna head home. Oh yeah.
That's great. So,
Yeah. Still just sleeping. But
Monte is a shuffle.
yeah. He is, but hopefully, I'm trying to get her to start taking better care of herself, and maybe that'll get him to take better care of himself. And I asked Linda to walk with her because she needs to like get out and just be active.
Stay active, that's the key.
And she's not at all. So
It gets harder and harder.
yeah, but all right. Anyway,
All right. Good, thank you.
I'm headed out of here. I appreciate it though. But I would be too tempted to eat it before, like I have an hour and a half, but there's no way I could eat anything before I go and do this. So, all right. Anyway, yeah, it is. It is. But anyway, good seeing you. Good luck.
Are there truck companies that do those?
So she's not out there?
No.
Like hire them for
Okay, well,
college students?
Yeah. No, I have no clue.
And Danny's like,
But I'm gonna go look. So see if I can find it. Yeah, good seeing you too. All right. Anyway, I'm going home. But I'm just coming over to say hi. Honestly, I thought my mom was here.
Trust, but then she's like, is this worth it, you know, after they're doing all this, because there might not be. She said she might be coming back.
We didn't want to put our business in trust, so we gifted.
He's still asleep. He'll be over.
Veronica.
No, I shouldn't take any.
So
Like,
there, and then they,
I shouldn't
they
take anything
pay
because
us.
I'm like actively about to go
Yeah.
do.
So we,
But take everything and put it
and we
someplace
still
and eat
need
it
the
when you get
properties,
home.
and some of the properties,
Your
we
mom
already
told
put them in
me
our
when we see
reserve.
it.
She
So we
got
don't have
us.
to worry. And we still have the ranch, the lake, and still
Yeah.
have,
It's nice and
we still have some more properties.
Yeah.
But,
I could sit
and
here
we were
all
thinking
day.
about doing a trust with that.
Yeah.
Well,
But I heard the same
Anyway,
thing you
all right.
told me.
okay.
I'll see you later.
Right,
Good seeing you.
good seeing you.
Bye. Later, guys. Plus one. Good to meet you too.
hey Matthew, I'll keep working on your mother.
All right, for sure. Please do.
We talked about it a little bit too, so I told her, I said, just anytime, just, I'm walking, just come on. And I said, you don't have to go far, you don't want to, you go as far as you want, just get her started.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Because she, like, honestly, she's having some cognitive issues that, like, I think can be addressed if she makes a rapid lifestyle change. Actually. And I'm about to reach out to her sisters to tell them that I'm putting my foot down and like she needs to make a lifestyle change because it's hurting. Like she's being really inappropriate to myself and to Ray, and like it's not okay. And this like
She seems fine. I mean,
I know. Well, it's just like this. She acted like she acts in the house to our new neighbors, and it was a huge fucking deal. I don't know if you saw that or heard about that, but the chicken thing.
yeah, she told me.
Okay, she told you her side. I literally, there's some video that I have of it where they're like, literally it's like screaming, and it's a side of her that is like, she's not doing well controlling it now. And I really believe that something that can actually help fix it is walking with you, like changing her lifestyle to be more holistic and calm and stuff, but walking, just having activities that aren't come downstairs, do work, stress out about the work, you know what I mean? Like, be healthy, happy, and whole. And walking with you would help that if, you know.
Like, you know how many old people are, we don't want to be doing what we have to do. That's the hard
I
part.
do understand that. Nobody wants to be. It's not even about being old. It just gets worse as you're old. But it's like she can do it, or she can suffer consequences. Almost like it is now that she start. And I by consequences I mean she asked me. I wear these shorts. I have 10 pairs of shorts. 5 of them are literally this. She asked me if these were new shorts the other day. And I literally, we were having a thing, and she was just having some issues, and I just started to cry. And she asked me, like, you know, she thought she did something wrong, and I told her, like, no, man. And when I'm trying to tell her, like, you're having issues, she's not getting it. And she thinks it's just like a little bit. And so, like, I'm actually about to talk to her sisters about it, because I really believe that if she makes a lifestyle change right now, we can at least mitigate this and fix all the, like, make her healthier. You know what I mean? Which can't hurt her at all. It can't hurt her to get healthier, happier, whole. You know? Yeah. So, anyway, I appreciate that you're working on it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep giving it a try. Anyway, you guys be good over there.
Will do.
Okay, tell your dad I said hi. I've been missing him.
I think he might come over, but he is kind of shuffling around, but he's also like,
Yeah, your mom said he was coming.
he and I are on a weird, like, delayed schedule where he's retired. I'm like trying to fix whatever's up with my leg that is like, it's disabled in a way where it hurts excruciating, and that's why I'm going to do yoga. That's why I'm like, you know, I've been doing this for several years, and it's been getting better, but it is excruciating. And like, so we have a delayed schedule. So he's more delayed than I am, so he's not going to be up until, I don't know, like another hour probably. But he might be over after that.
Okay,
If you're still
we'll be
going.
around, and you know, if he wants just to get a plate, or you holler at me if he wants a plate, we'll bring one over or whatever.
Alright, for sure. Alright,
Sounds
thank
good
you.
to me.
Oh.
Bye.
Forgot how to work a door for me.
It's just evil.
Oh, okay, yeah. Alright, have a blessed one later. One of those ring locks or whatever. Man, the neighborhood looks really different from this perspective. Looks a lot more. Oh, it just looks different. Okay, well, I think my mom is actually probably just in her room, and she's probably asleep because I think she was really drunk last night. I don't even think. She was really drunk last night. I don't have to think. I know she was really drunk last night. And, you know, um, hmm. Okay, well, basically this. I want my mom to be okay. I want her to be good, you know? And some of that just has to do with what I was telling Miss Guglielmi, and that's telling Linda, and that's she just needs, doesn't just need, but she needs like a lifestyle change, and she needs to do it now, like before it's too late. And some of it feels like she doesn't want to, which is frustrating. And you know, it's like what if you could hear Linda say, we old people don't want to be told what to do. And like, well, if you look at young people, they don't want to be told what to do either. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't want to be told what to do. They just kind of have to fall in line. But when it comes to this, you do kind of have to fall in line, actually, or else. That's just how our reality works. And I don't want that or else. The or else is like, I don't actually think it has to happen like that anymore. I think that's what the Bible's about. But, so I don't think we have to die. And I think that already happened in Jesus' day. And the end of the Bible is about making it real. But, or making it manifest in our reality. Because it already is real. Yeah. Israel? Cheryl? Israel? It's funny because the name Israel sounds like Cheryl. Because if I just sound out the Hebrew letters, that's literally what it is. And like, I just want to take care of her and make sure that, like, I see that right now, if she continues down this path, I don't see her keeping a good level of cognitive function for any reasonable period, like for a long time. I don't see it happening. I already see it going too fast. So, too fast for my comfort. And so, but it might be good because I'm saying this because it might be like I should just force, it might be good that the point is being forced because it shouldn't go slow. She should just be taking care of herself. So, by that I mean eating healthy, drinking the right amount of water, not drinking alcohol, not taking a bunch of prescription drugs that she doesn't need, that she's taking other than, like, as opposed to exercise, you know, the diet, proper diet, or a better diet, and, you know, just like mindfulness, breath work, maybe go do some yoga. It doesn't have to be hot yoga, but like, you know, those kind of things. And then, you know, I constantly try to get her to do spiritual work, or just, it's not even spiritual work to open your Bible, it's just a history book. But like, there is like some spiritual work that goes on with it when you read the words in it. especially the New Testament and or the Old Testament and the prophecies, and like you see a living deity and like know that that deity has your back and can help you and support you and provide for you, and you know, having faith in that deity gets you through things. And she doesn't really, I don't see her having faith in the way that she could that would help her, I think, if that makes sense. Like, I don't, hold on, I'm not gonna let this go much longer. I'm not gonna keep talking much longer, but also I found it interesting. It's kind of like like I can feel drops of rain. Probably if I put the camera up, you would, like, there's drops of rain falling on the, I can see them. None have fallen on the lenses yet, but if I turn the phone around, I can see drops on the, or I can particularly feel drops on my arm. But anyway, I just want her to take better care of herself. And I know that, you know, all these things that I'm saying, what are they gonna do? They're just gonna make things better for you, more comfortable, more, like, help you last longer. The longer that you're lasting is gonna feel better. You know what I mean? Like, during that time, like, there's no reason you shouldn't, other than the only thing that's keeping her from doing it is, like, lazy. and I don't even think it's lazy as in, like, she is willing to go do all sorts of other types of work, but it's, like, hard to do something you haven't done before. You know what I mean? It's, like, difficult to, especially as you're older, and, like, to get her to start doing these new things, you know. I think the idea of the kingdom of heaven is, like, really, if I can work this out and, like, force my point, I don't think my parents had to die. And, like, I do think we can go to the kingdom of heaven, and, like, I can be the person that made it happen, because Jesus did exist. And, you know, when I say the Bible's a history book, Yahweh is, like, whose story it is. And Jesus is Yahweh. And, you know, I think if you're the one conquering at the 7 churches of Asia, you get to be Jesus / Yahweh. You know, Jesus, you get to be on the throne with Jesus, with the name Yahweh written on you, with all the gifts, which, based, like, if you use your brain, it makes you, I mean, that just makes you Yahweh, it seems like, but Yahweh is a spirit. It makes you, like, I think it puts you on the throne with Jesus. I mean, it does, that's what it says, but it, like, I think it literally could make you Yahweh, right? I mean, I think that's what it does, but does it make you Jesus or Yahweh? You know, which one? Because Jesus is 2,000 years old, right? So what does that make you? Anyway, so I think that's the mystery, but, okay. That was a tangent and a half for a video where I go to my neighbor's house to check, try to find my mom, and she's not there, and then I'm talking about her health, huh? But it's just what's going on in my reality right now. So, all right, well, I'm gonna end this here. Hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed one. Catch you next time. Later. Yeah. You know, probably, if we were a little higher, I think you could see downtown from here. But, in fact, I know you could, but we're just kind of cut off from the trees and stuff. But anyway, alright, well, I'm in this, so, later.